Good win for the Wildcats tonight. Really proud of the team. Worked hard. I thought Grambling hustled, played hard, put us in some tough situations in the game that we could learn from and get better from. And you know, I think the team is working hard and fighting every day to improve. So that's what we have to keep doing. And real happy with the victory tonight.
Coach, definitely the girls' best shooting performance of the year, and you seemed to previously talk about how you weren't finishing strong around the basket, but today you seem to just talk about that.
We've been working hard at it. Been working really hard at it. Felt like we were underachieving with our fundamentals and our focus around the basket, and it was leading to some poor shooting performances. Felt like we were capable, feel like we are capable of being a good shooting team. Was real pleased in the second half. We took better care of the basketball. Thought we just really got off to a rough start tonight, but we rallied and did some good things. But it's very important that we get some finishes on balance around the basket because we're not the biggest team. We have to be technically sound. We have to be really sound, and we're athletic enough that if we do use the proper technique, we can finish around the basket. But we have to have great focus, great concentration, and keep practicing really hard. I think the players and coaches, we're working really hard to construct practice in a way that we can get better in that area, and was glad for it to show up tonight.
Defensively, it seemed like first quarter to second quarter there was a big difference. What was the message in that quarter break?
Yeah, I just didn't think, it's such a long season, and you're just going to have some nights, I think, where maybe you lack focus early in the season, and that's a great time to learn because I just didn't think we were very focused to start the game. So we talked about it, a couple things there at the quarter. You know, you can't let your offense affect your defense. We weren't attacking on either end. And so I thought they hustled much more in the second quarter. I thought we had a good time out there, and I thought we showed some improvement. And this team is, we want to get off to great starts, and we want to play games consistently well through 40 minutes. But we have shown the ability to correct ourselves in games when we don't come out and do exactly what we need to do. So that's a good quality for them to have, to be able to make some changes during the game and get better. And so was proud that they played better there in the second quarter, much better.
Blair did not see a lot of shots go down early. How did she change things?
Well, she out of all of our players has spent the most time in the gym and has taken the most shots. During outside of practice, she's worked really hard on her shooting. And so I wasn't as much concerned. I felt like and feel like she's going to prove to be a very good shooter. What we've been focused with her on is trying to hustle more, make some hustle plays, rebound a little bit stronger, become a better defender, and I think she's working hard on all those things. So it's great to see the shots go down because, we need her to, through a combination of shooting, passing, screening, she needs to be producing, 15, 20 points a night. And it may not all be scoring. Some nights it may be, but in those three areas, she's got to produce some points for us, and she did that tonight.
Matthew, you lost arguably one of your most productive backcourts in Macy Morris and Taylor Murray. Are you surprised at how well the backcourt has been able to assimilate into your system, specifically Sabrina?
Well, we're real pleased with it right now. I don't know that I'm surprised. I'm pleased that we've been able to have some good things happen for us, and there's still big shoes to fill as we, progress through our season. But I think Sabrina benefits from a few different things. One, she was here last year, so she had some experience and got to. So she's not, it's not her first go round. She's a veteran player, and also was able to be in the program for a year. And I think that has helped her transition. And then just tremendously competitive and has just a real strong desire to play the game and be successful. So I've been so pleased with her practice. I think that helps you tremendously. The way you practice is the way you show up and play. And so she's worked hard to practice well and be a good player in practice, and that shows up in the games. But, you know, our backcourt, and all of our players, we work really hard. We're working really hard. We've got our position groups have a focused plan every day. Our coaches are dedicated to improvement, and feel like we give the players an environment where they can improve every day, and then they've taken advantage of it. They really are some hard workers, and we need to continue to improve because we have, you know, a tough season ahead of us, and we'll need to play well to get where we're trying to go. Well, she's high talent from an IQ perspective, just really is able to make up for maybe a lack of size sometimes and a lack of speed. Her mind is much stronger than the normal person, and her skill level is really high. She's another one that's worked hard on her physical body and strength, and you know, she's really maxing out her opportunities. She's worked really hard on her skill level, so she's able to see the floor and handle the ball. She has some good strength, and she's been spending a lot of time on her shot. So she's another example of someone who's working really hard and practicing well, and it's showing up in a game.
Coach, Sabrina really does seem to be emerging as a pretty big weapon. 17 points against Moorhead, just an overall another big game tonight. Can you just talk a little bit about specifically what she brings to the team, especially in terms of defense and leadership?
Well, I've been so proud of her defensive progress. I really felt like we played one scrimmage against another team, and that was really her first game in a couple years. You know, she's had the injury at Arizona State, and then she had to sit out, you know, here last year. And the progress from that first game to right now has been amazing, and it's a real credit to her hard work. And she's a big weapon for us. It just has a beautiful, technically, she's just so sound and solid shooting the basketball. It's just a thing of beauty to watch her shoot. And when the ball leaves her hand, it's just a real pretty sight. She's got a great shot. And then you can see that she has some physical strength and toughness. I think that's where the next step is, that she's got to get a little bit more confident with getting the basketball and getting downhill north and south and driving to the basket. And I know she'll work hard at that. But she's a tremendous competitor and wants to do well, really wants to do well, and works hard at it every day.
Thanksgiving plans for the team?
Well, we'll be able to get some rest on Thanksgiving Day. We won't practice on Thanksgiving Day. And so it's one of these years where, you know, some of the kids that are local will go home, and then we'll be able to gather with the rest of the team. So it'll be a nice day, and hopefully they can get some good rest and take advantage. We sure are thankful for our players. They have worked extremely hard, and they continue to work hard to get better, so we're grateful for them. We're grateful for a great crowd that came out tonight. And so we'll be counting our blessings on Thanksgiving Day and ready to get back to work on Friday.
Thanks, everybody.
Thanks.